Hello and welcome. If you have found this video, if this video has found you, then there is a lot in it for you. So take what resonates, take what feels resonant for you at this present moment. Leave whatever else for whenever else it is meant for. And let's see what message is here for you today. I just want to say that this is not a prediction of the future. This is a reading of what Spirit wants to talk to you about, because we are currently co-creating this video together. Okay, we have rigidity on one end, and we have Goddess of the North on the other end. They're telling me 3, so I'm just going to shuffle and see, because there is Goddess in the West at the end, and I'm inclined to want to take it, but that might just be my no. Oh, that was it. I love it when that happens. Isn't it so beautiful? Okay, I'm going to put the write-ups for these 3 books in the description box, just because this book gives a little bit of questions to ask yourself and can give you some work that you can do with yourself at home in your time. Goddess of the West. So we kind of have the polarities, right? North, south, east, west. Wait, no. Although I'm still getting polarities. But yeah, my geography was never my strong suit. And also I have the worst sense of direction. I can literally get lost in a parking lot. So what I'm getting with this Goddess of the West is there is this call to the ocean. And then, yeah, just this call to the ocean. There is something about the ocean and water that is coming to the surface here. I am going to pull some tarot, and like I said, I will put the write-ups in the book with this rigidity. I find it interesting that they have, a parent with a child, because there are many ways to look at that. There's so many ways that we can look at that. Are you treating somebody in your life as if they are a child? Are you treating your child in the right? There are many ways that we can glimpse this, but what I am getting is something quite pretty. It's how rigid are you being with yourself? How rigid are you being with your inner child? The child, the part of you that is actually screaming to come to the surface. That inner creator. That is what is coming to me here for you. How gentle are you being with yourself at this time? At this time where you are mastering different elements, right? I've been watching Alchemist Last Airbender, so forgive me for this whole element thing, but I feel like you are mastering some elements here. And I don't quite literally mean mastering water and mastering earth, but some inner elements. You're alchemizing inner elements within yourself. The 6 of Inspiration, the 6 of Wands. Beautiful energy. You are coming to the forefront and you are realizing that you have a unique voice, a unique idea, a unique perspective, a unique lens of viewing the world. All your life experiences, good, bad, ugly, beautiful, at 444, magical, whatever your experiences, and there will be like an amalgamation of experiences, right? Because in order for us to experience joy, we would have had to experience the opposite of joy, or something opposite to joy. And 5-5. So we have to experience other things to be able to understand and experience the beauty of the opposite of something. And that, because we all have such unique experiences, it creates a unique lens of which we see and experience and filter through things. And also how, a nice way of explaining this is ask 20 photographers, professional photographers, to take a photo of the same thing, and each and every one of those photographs, for the most part, 5-5-5, so changes would look different, but they would all be beautiful in their right. And it is stop with this coming through. There is this stop being so hard on yourself for not having it perfect, because there is no perfect. The perfect that exists is that your unique lens is perfect as it is. It was created that way, and now it is time to shine and allow that which you want to create out into the world. Because Queen of Inspiration, the Sun. I'm just going to take these cards out so that we don't get, okay, let's just go. We have the Queen of Inspiration, the Queen of Wands, the coming. This is very similar to a reading I did, I don't know, recently, but these two cards came out together with I think it was another queen. It was the Queen of Wands, Queen of Inspiration. It was another deck. But you are coming into your strength, into your power, right, through your creations, by being brave enough to be who you truly are, and by being brave enough to do that which truly brings you joy, and not for recognition. It's not about the recognition. That's where people can get lost. It's where that shifts the energy, and it changes the energy of this out, and it turns it into something egoic, unintentionally and subconsciously, but it can shift it out. But when it is done simply for creation's sake, and whatever it is meant to be, whatever it is meant to bring forth, whatever it is meant to evolve into, it will, right? It will. Like, she's just chilling there patiently and knowing that everything, that there's like magic happening, that these pyramids are lighting up just by just by her thinking about it. I don't know, it doesn't matter, but she knows, and because she knows, everything is working out for her. She's alchemizing everything. It is all just gonna work out, all of it, as long as she continues creating simply for creation's sake. Okay. I'm just gonna take the Sun card, as I said. But this is a time for trust, a time for alchemizing alchemizing all the parts that are out of balance. I mean, we have conflicting thoughts. There was an interesting thing that I came across. I can't remember the name of the channel, something about pain-free, but this whole concept of a second thought. So he talks about how we have something like 40,000 thoughts a day, just randomly, and a lot of them are just rambling thoughts, you know, that we're not really thinking about thinking, which is something we can talk about at some stage, or something that might come up for conversation at some stage. I'm just going to give them a moment, although it doesn't sound too loud. So what he talks about then is how, okay, we can have a thought, a ridiculous thought, like, oh, I feel like I might stub my toe today. Something silly. We can attach to it and then go, oh, why did I have that thought? Is that a sign that I need to wear shoes all day? We can follow this thought down many streams. I mean, however, you know, could also be something about, oh, symbolic. I wonder what the stubbing of toe means. Let me go research it. Maybe that's an indication of what my day is going to be. There can be so many avenues that this little random thought can go down. And it's also something that we can continue thinking about the whole day. Like, oh, am I going to stub my toe? Or we can simply go, okay, and not give it a second thought. Some of these old phrases and sayings have a lot of truth to them when you can see them from another perspective. Anyway, I found that quite amusing, and that just felt resonant to say, is to stop having second thoughts and just be in the knowing. Be in the knowing that everything right now is it's all dependent on you trusting. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Otherwise, okay, High Priestess, you trust. Honestly, I really did not want to talk about this card, but it is been at the bottom 3 times now, and I have had to use this exact phrase a few times in many readings, and I'm kind of getting sick of it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to use it, but you know how it works. Hold the pose. There is stuff going on. Hold the pose. Hold the trust. Right? Keep your light. You're keeping darkness at bay, not just for you, for everyone. Because that is what, as you create in this space, right? As you learn to alchemize and allow yourself to be all that you are in what is the darkest of places, right? It is in the darkest of darkness that light shines the brightest. You're being allowed to shine brighter than you've ever been allowed to before. Let me rephrase that and say that another way. You've always been allowed to shine this way. It's just you're finally ready to give yourself permission to do it. You're giving yourself permission to step into the forefront, to actually step onto the stage, to stop hiding in the shadows, to stop being this mysterious something, and to step into all that you are. Right? And yeah, it's not always easy. It's not always easy holding the pose, staying in states of trust. But that is because the mind, even my saying that is creating the thought that it is, or could be, or if you get my drift. So it really is so dependent on how you allow your thoughts to be. With the 3 of Emotions, the 3 of Cups, 10 of emotions, bottom energy deck. And I'm going to take top, the star. And then they have told me that this is it. 155. Okay. This is you coming into you. Right? This is your cup overflowing. This is you realizing, yes, the 10 of emotions wants to be spoken about quite importantly, and it does require a clarifier, it says. Okay, this is about community, this is about you, but this is also about you finding people that are resonant for you, and this is also about people that are resonant for you finding you. And that will happen naturally. That will happen the more you come to the light, the more you show up as you, right? Each time you show up and you stop hiding, and if something throws it out of balance, but you stay there and you keep showing up, your cup will keep filling, right? It's just how it works. And whomever is meant to find you, and whomever you are meant to find in whatever capacity that you guys are meant to find each other in, it will happen. Whether it is, you know, yeah, I'm not going to say anything because they have told me to pull a clarifier here, so I'm going to do that. I want to pop out here, guys. Thank you. Okay, the 4 of inspiration. Okay, 4 of inspiration, the 4 of wands, the building, 4 is the number of foundations. This is also the community, the coming together. It's like, in order for this state of bliss, your state of bliss, right, you need to build the foundations. You need to build the foundations. This is about you building the foundations. This is what it is. This is you continuing to show up as you every time, even when you get knocked down, right? Even when you feel like you need to go back into the high priestess, the hiding, the, oh, am I right? The fearful state, right? The fearful state. Don't laugh when this rhymes, but whenever you hit the fearful state, just go back and meditate. That really is it, because as you keep showing up, your cup keeps filling, keeps overflowing. You keep showing up, those that you are meant to find, those that are meant to find you, those that are bringing and building things with you, or will be with you, or because we're all building this together, right? We're all bringing in this new energy. This is why this 10 of emotions has everybody there. This is about being you, and by being you, finding people that resonate with you. Okay, beautiful souls, have a beautiful now. If this resonated with you, please do leave a comment if it feels resonant to do so, or like it, or share it if you think it might inspire somebody else, because that is what this is all about. Inspiring us to truly feel safe enough, and to feel safe enough to be who we are. Okay, have a beautiful, beautiful now. Bye-bye.